shot toward the gap. Maben on the run, still going, still going. He can't get there. That'll bounce off the warning track and into the seats.
To go the other way. Golly, another letter high pitch though. Skied into center, and Cameron's on his horse for a long time and wasn't sure where he was with respect to the wall. See Shelby's reaction. Part of what you have to deal with here. There's just so much room to cover. Neighborhood.
As soon as this ball was hit, he was looking for help.
Yeah, Cameron actually was playing him on the left field side of. Oh, that's the other one. Sorry.
Ghosts of Coors Field cost him 3 runs. Glove tossed. Hat went 2. And he needs some. Shelby Miller shaking his head.
He checked it. Oh, he went around. You got to be kidding me. Oh, Kinsler can't believe it. And Ian's screaming now at Baker at first base.
It's a seed, man.
Swing and a miss. And Davis strikes out for the 3rd time tonight.
Good pitch from Barnes, a fastball here somewhere, but he doesn't expect it up there. Remember, I said he's a good low ball hitter, and that ball was riding the fringes of the strike zone, actually out of the zone, and Davis chased it. Second time he was struck out on that same pitch. Ooh, tonight that bat won't see another at bat.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Look out, JV.
Verlander with 2 huge strikeouts here in the 7th inning.
Matt Kemp just came out in a double switch, and he was none too pleased coming over to the bench as Kenley Jensen takes over on the mound.
Looking toward Don Mattingly. I mean, it's a double switch. You're making the move for defensive purposes.
Good pitch. Kohler. Look at he spikes it, drops it down and in. Not many left-handers going to hit that. And even got Harper, who's at himself. Watch out. Watch out.
He's at the top of his game right now.
Krienfeld throws to first. That was a bit lackadaisical at second base.
He doesn't know how many outs there are. Krienfeld, all he's got to do is take this himself and go right across the bag, Nomar, and he's got a double play.
Yeah, I don't even know if he wasn't really even in double play depth, so even prior
out in his last at bat. And there you see Andres Blanco having a conversation with him because Herrera has been removed from the game. And as far as we know, no injury involved. Blanco having a conversation, and this is why we think he was removed from the game. He pumped it up there and he chucked his bat towards the Phillies on deck. And look, I mean, these guys are frustrated, but we're speculating as to the reason he is on the bench. But that is what we think. We haven't heard of any injury. Nothing's been announced, and that one is Drew.
And that one deserved a drop. Still nobody out. Here's Shohei Ohtani taking a strike, throw down to first, and took a Superman dive right there from Vlad Jr. to keep it in the infield. Oh, who's on the throw? And the foul is where it can just numb you. Remember, that is the side that he had shoulder surgery on after the 24 World Series.
Do during the break between innings. Watch what Chris Sale does.
Well, they were giving up 8 hits and 8 runs. This is what they do.
And he's not shooting a testimonial for the toughness of that ice chest.
Poor Cooler.
Yep.
Inside or something.
And swinging on the long one.
Puig not happy. Well, he wasn't happy about the second call. And that's the home plate umpire, John Hirschback, was
following him out of the box a little bit. He stood in the box and complained about the second call for a long time before swinging at the ball over his head. Now, there's a lot of guys in the Dodger dugout trying to find a way to control Puig. Best pitch he had to hit right there was a fastball. He fouled it off. This is a nasty pitch on the knees. Could have been called a ball, but it wasn't. And now Puig stood there for a long time and argued, and then got himself out by.
Ortiz pops it up in the air to shallow left. In comes Preston Tucker, the left fielder, and he'll make the catch for the first out.
This ball, pretty good pitch to hit right down the middle of the plate, and the frustration from Ortiz is he knows he had a good pitch to handle and popped it up.
Rondon taking out some frustrations in the Cubs dugout.
That's no Zambrano, I'll tell you that.
And immediately takes a base hit away. There's only 3 inches difference between Butler and Davis. One is checked in at 240. So they make the move, and look at Ethier. Get it out, son. 1-0.
Brandon Belt, the batter right now, had a couple of issues yesterday. He did have a couple of doubles, but he also got picked off once. And then on a weird play, when the Giants were in the field, a ground ball ricocheted off the glove of the third baseman Duffy and bounced to the shortstop Crawford. And Crawford threw to Belt, but Belt wasn't standing on first base. He didn't go over to the bag. So a number of mistakes being made by Bruce Bochy's team.
Phil Cuzzy, veteran umpire, he's got a short fuse.
I think what Bruce Bochy is they turned to the third base umpire, and he looked like he gave the. Oh. See that? I mean, he gave the no swing, but then
a home run. Ooh, and Albers comes up and in on Salvador, who stares out at the mound. He goes, go ahead and throw at my side, but not at my head. What he said, go ahead and hit me on the side, but not at my head.
So, you know, the umpire Windelstadt's going to warn both sides.
Because, Rex, we have seen both the Twins and the Royals catchers suffer concussion.
I'll give you that. What's going on at home plate with the baseballs?
That's a good question. It doesn't seem that David Robertson's really pleased with a couple of them that he's had. He's asked for another ball, and the home plate umpire is asking for more from the.
I can tell you this: there are sometimes, and I don't know if you know this as an outfielder, but sometimes you get bigger baseballs than what you think they should be, and they just feel that way in your hand. Either it's the way they're stitched, or it's just a bigger baseball, and that may be what's going on. Because Robertson didn't throw one out; he threw 2 or 3 out.
Well, right now you've got the home plate umpire and the crew chief going through the bag of baseballs and trying to find one that's appropriate, because it doesn't look, looking at them right now, as if they're rubbed up very well, and maybe he feels they're not. But I believe it is the umpires that make sure that they're appropriate before the game even starts.
You know, they don't. I think a lot of umpires still rub those baseballs up, but I think they can dictate policy now with the attendant in there to do that, because number one, a pitcher doesn't want to throw one that's not rubbed up, because it's going to move all over the place, and the hitter really doesn't want to stand in there either.
Well, not only that, if you think about it.
And now Joe West has called time. A beach ball got out of the stands out in right field. Joe doesn't look too happy about that. Although Joe doesn't look that happy most of the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow. Another shot caught by Devers.
This is impressive. Absolutely shatters it calmly. That is, and Devers is just like smiling and laughing, having a jolly good time.